Hey guys, it's Ben. Welcome back to Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last part, we did the Ice Temple, and here, in this, I'm going to be equipping the Zora's tunic. Again, it's just a color change. Um, by the way, there was no point in wearing the Kokiri suit, because I don't think there is any disadvantage of wearing either the Goron tunic or the Zora tunic. Now, here's something that we're going to be doing. If we just head back here, and then we put on the iron boots, we will sink down. That's exactly how the iron boots work. The annoying thing is that you gotta keep going to your inventory to swap it out. In the 3DS version, which I recommend playing, the iron boots are actually considered an item, and same with the second pair of boots that you'll get. They're considered an item, and you'll actually just swap them on, which makes more sense. There's a piece of heart at the very bottom of this lake, by the way, so that's why I was like, yeah, I'll just do that. So yeah, so now we got another piece of heart, which means, by the way, you can use your hook shot underwater, but I believe that's like the only item you can use underwater. So I'm gonna equip that and that maybe. Anyway, before we head off to the water temple, we have another side quest to do. Glorious. Trust me, this side quest actually gets you a pretty nice reward. So it can be done right now. So let's do that. So I believe the next thing that the first thing they had to do in the side quest, by the way, is to get the pocket cuckoo. I think I'm gonna be. Oh, what's the quickest way to get to Kakariko? I think, yeah, this will be the fastest way. Play the Bolero of Fire and then go to the crater, go back out, and then head up to Kakariko. Okay. So, this is going to be kind of a lengthy-ish side quest. Yeah, I know we can't stay in there for long. This is going to be a bit of a lengthy-ish side quest, so I am going to cut it, to cut it a lot. But this will basically be most of the part, and then just kind of reaching the water temple, because basically you guys know we're getting to the water temple, right? Yeah. So anyway, so what we had to do for the side quest is that the first thing you had to do was talk to the lady who you got the first bottle from, or the second bottle from, the one where you had to get the cuckoos in Kakariko Village. Talk to her in the future, and she'll give you an egg, a pocket egg or something. The pocket egg will hatch on the next day. I just decided to pick it up kind of early-ish before we even like started the quest, or before we even decided to dedicate ourselves to the quest. Because now we're gonna do that right now. Once that hatches, then you want to head over to Kakariko Village. You can basically just use the Sun Song twice to make it hatch, and then K-Pro Gabor is not gonna be up here now. Yeah, you can basically do that to make it hatch, and then you've basically just got to be in here pretty much. There's Kakariko, but you can't jump from here. You probably don't want to jump from here. You can jump from here though. So anyway, once you reach Kakariko, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. The great thing about the song warps is that then you can basically just go to places. By the way, I believe we've got 2 more songs left. That warp that we learned, the Serenade of Water, that will warp us to Lake Hylia, which is actually a very handy warp. I believe you want to go to this house right here. This house right here. In the future, of course. All of this is in the future, okay? Head over here, and you'll see someone is a bit fast asleep. So go ahead and take out your pocket cuckoo and just like, what in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? And then if you speak to him, he'll be like, did you save Malon? Thanks, I'm going back to the ranch then. Yeah! So yeah. So yeah, so once you wake up Talon, I don't know if you have to have gotten Epona in order to actually trigger that. If you have gotten Epona, then he will go back there to Lon Lon Ranch. If you talk to the lady again, she'll be like, please make my cuckoo happy. Oh, okay. So if you take out the cuckoo, then the cuckoo's gonna be like, oh, your cuckoo looks pretty happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. You're a good cuckoo keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable cuckoo if you're interested. Its name is Kohiro, and it used to be my brother's cuckoo. Its blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother has gone, it's strange, but Kohiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Kohiro? You return the pocket cuckoo and go, Kohiro, in return. Unlike other cuckoos, Kohiro, and it close. Okay, enough of that. So if you're wondering, yes, this is what Kohiro is all about. I believe now you gotta go to the Lost Woods. So because we got the warps, I think it's probably quickest to use the Minuet of Forest and then just head over from there. Especially because, considering this warp is actually very handy, because you think you've got to go through the maze, but really you've just got to take out the one guy, and then you can just climb over the hedges and completely ignore everyone else that will stab you. You just got to take out this guy. Unfortunately, this guy does face you no matter which way you come in from, but like, he's extremely easy. Not that bad. Oh, you also gotta watch out for that guy. That one guy. Why are you climbing, Link? I did not even press forward. Yeah, stab him in the butt. So anyway, yeah, so what you wanted to do is you wanted to head over to the Lost Woods right here. You wanna okay, so you wanna, I'll just head out the front because it'll be a bit easier to say this. Also, I'm just gonna wear the blue tunic because why not? We gotta put it on a bit later anyway. Okay, so when you enter the Lost Woods for the first time, you wanna head over here, and you'll actually see this guy sitting down here. If you whip out, oh, I guess maybe you gotta talk to him. This guy is out the front of Kakariko, by the way. He's sleeping. Kohiro! Why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you, which means you must be a nice guy. You must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please deliver this stuff to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. Okay, basically this is, you've got to run really quickly. You'll get an odd mushroom right now. It's sure to spoil quickly. Take it to the Kakariko potion shop quickly. And you can't warp for this. If you warp, it will spoil it, which means you've got to run quickly. So pretty much, yeah, you have to do this all by hand. Hopefully by now you do have opponent, because I think you probably need opponent for this. But basically, yeah. Actually, I think if you had the magic bean, you could probably just go straight there. That is a Sun song, not the Pona song. I'm a smart. I am a smart. Okay, so yeah, so you've got to do this quickly. That's kind of, by the way, if you mess this up. What? Hi, opponent. Oh, no. So if you get the option to not do this right away, and if you mess it up, all you gotta do is just talk to the guy, and he'll give you another mushroom. He'll be like, "Oh, that's okay. Just try it again." Oh my gosh, Epona, get out of here. Okay, so now we just gotta ride our way to Kakariko Village. It doesn't take that long. Okay, so yeah, so we just gotta get to the potion shop. Shouldn't be that bad. We've been to the potion shop, right? Actually, there's like a potion shop in the market in Castletown, and like I've never been there because it's like they'll offer like health potions and stuff, but honestly, you don't terribly need health potions when you can just get the fairies for free. You can get magic potions as well, but like I don't see myself using magic that much. The only thing that you would use your magic for is like Din's Fire, which it is a required one, Din's Fire. So anyway, if you head over here, you'll see that there's a picture of like a pot there. That's the potion shop. So just kind of walk in there. Drats. But it's going to spoil in a minute, despite the fact that it's going to be daytime. I'm just going to go over here, because then I can save some time without having to climb up. Okay, once you play Sun Song again, and actually make it daytime for once. Okay. And then you'll get to Kakariko Village. By the way, what is it with games of this time and having long trading quests? I remember Spyro 2 doing that, and I was like, what? So anyway, if you talk to this old hat, no. Just head around the back. What? Wait a minute. Yeah, I know, I'm running out. Oh, it's here. Yeah, there you go. Secret shop! Yeah, that potion shop. You must have something. Basically. That bum! He had to go into the forest? I see. Hey, give it to me now! Okay. Ooh. If you see that fool, give this to him. It is the strongest medicine I have ever produced. However, this potion will not work on a monster. And you get the odd potion. They say there is no medicine that can cure a fool. I guess that's true. So yeah, so we got so we got we've got the odd potion. Now we gotta give the odd potion back to the to that guy again. Thankfully we can warp with this one. Yeah, this side quest kind of goes for a bit, but trust me, we're about halfway through, so it's not that bad. We're not halfway through, but are we? No. So anyway, guess what? We gotta go through this place again. Okay, now you want to just kind of go out to the front of Lost Woods, because that's the quickest way to get it. Also, was it nighttime? Really? I wasn't playing the Kokiri Forest. And you'll find the man again. Oh, wait. This girl's all like,
that guy isn't here anymore. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody Stalfos. So he's not here anymore. Only his soul is left. Hee hee. That medicine is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back.
So yeah, the guy may have died. That is extremely creepy. Thank you very much. Anyway, with the poacher's saw, you want to head over to... You want to head over to Gerudo Valley, I believe. Now, we haven't actually ever gone to Gerudo Valley, or at least not past the bridge. You may be wondering what's going on now. Well, we'll see. You'll all see. So anyway, if we ride Epona up here, and then we'll find ourselves in Gerudo Valley. Awesome music. Now, there's one problem. I believe the bridge is out. But if you ride Epona over, you'll jump over! Yeah! Yeah, that's right. You can do that. So anyway, if you talk over to this guy,
I am a master craftsman. Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. Want to fix it, but all of my workers are gone. They said working as carpenters isn't cool, and they went to the Gerudo's fortress to become thieves. Hey you, if you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there?
so basically that's a little bit of a side thing that you can do. We're not going to do that right now, we're going to do that when the time comes.
Hey, that saw, it's mine! But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well. My big Oran tool broke, so I was going to Goron City to get it repaired. Your coming here is great timing. Will you give me my saw?
So yeah.
Good kid, thanks. I'm sorry that I can't give you something that's good in return, but take this anyway.
And he gives you the Broken Goron Sword. I believe the Broken Goron Sword, yeah. So anyway, yeah, the Gerudo Valley is a cool little side area, but we're not going to actually deal with any of it right now. So we're going to... There we go. So yeah, so Gerudo Valley, we're not going to be going to Gerudo Valley right away. We're going to head there after after the Water Temple. Mainly because the Gerudo Valley does require the next item. I'll say, I'm just going to write this up to the top actually. The Gerudo Valley will require the next item to fully explore it, and it'd be a lot better just to do it once you have the item, and actually when you are obliged to do what you gotta do up there, because right now, literally what we're doing now in terms of the story is heading to the Water Temple. We're just doing a little side thing, or just before that. So if we talk to Mr. Big Goron here, because we got the Big Goron sword, or at least it's broken. Oh. Hi, Mr. Big Goron.
My brother opened a new store.
Yeah, no. Anyway, if you talk to him with this...
That broken knife is showing my work. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You will find them if you go to see King Zora. Please go get the eye drops.
If you say yes, then you get the prescription. Now the problem is, there isn't really an excellent way to get to Zora's domain besides the way through Goron City. So I'm gonna go through Goron City because I think it may be a tad bit quicker than if we head through than if we warp all the way to Sacred Forest Meadow again. Because unfortunately there isn't an extremely quick way to get to Zora's domain, and because the water is frozen over, you can't exactly warp to Lake Hylia and just go through there to get to Zora's Domain. You can do that if the ice was melted, and you could certainly do that in the past, but you can't do it right now because yeah, the ice is melted all over, so you can't go for that. We gotta drop down to the level below, yeah. Anyway, all the Gorons are back, which is nice. By the way, you may be wondering if you can die forever in this. You can't die forever in the Zora's armor. In fact, the Zora tunic, all it does is that it lets you not drown. In the water temple, you'll probably be drowning because it is kind of... There'll be times where you'll just be underwater for a very long period of time in that temple, but like generally there isn't really anything saying that you have to wear it, really. It's not like the Lake Bed Temple in Twilight Princess where it actually, the Zora armor lets you swim, and it's actually quite necessary in that temple. But there's nothing fire and ice, so that's nice. But then they'll tell you off in the next temple. Trust me, they will, actually not the next temple, the temple after. So anyway, if we walk over to Zora's Domain, so if we head up to Zora's Domain and we talk to King Zora, he'll be all like... For some reason he didn't seem to care about that. Why is he not caring about this? There you go. There you go. Show him the prescription, he'll be like, oh, this is, well, eye drops. You might say we have them. You might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the lake laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil? Yeah, sure. And he'll give you an eyeball frog. Okay, so what you want to do right now is you want to jump right outside, and you need to get into the river. I don't know if you can do this afterward by... You need to take this to the guy, to that scientist guy at Lake Hylia, actually. Which you may be thinking, that's going to take forever. Well, it can be done in the 3 minutes. I don't know if you can just, the river is the quickest way to get there, by the way. Just ride the river. Because again, you can't warp with this thing. I don't know if the ice was broken. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Do this later. I don't know if you can actually just go through there and get to Lake Hylia like that. But it is possible by doing this. Kind of possible. Swim, you fool, swim! Okay, we got 1 minute 51. Okay. So let's play Epona song, and let's see if we can ride our way all the way over to Lake Hylia in a minute and a half. We probably can, but then we gotta get inside and talk to the guy. Okay, so yeah. So again, this is a timed one, but so yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. See, we totally had enough time. Having a timer on screen actually does show you how quickly the opponent can get you to the other side. Because, like, literally, this took under a minute. Yeah. Where did the thing go? I don't know. So let's talk to the scientist man here. So if we show what? I don't know why, but he decided not to care. Just like,
Oh wow! I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Zora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Why? Such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zara. And what? These are for making Big Goron's eye drops? Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young, you can do it.
and we got the world's finest eye drops, but we've gotta run. We've got 4 minutes to do it this time, but we gotta get all the way up to Death Mountain this time. So yeah, this one is the toughest one because you gotta go fast. Sonic X fast, you know? Die! So anyway, you gotta do this really quickly. So, not only do you have to get all the way to Kakariko, but you've also gotta... climb Death Mountain in this 4 minutes. So... I think my laptop was freaking out just then, so... Okay. I don't think I can jump over that. So yeah, so other than that though, this is the final step in the Big Goron's quest pretty much. And like the other two ones, if you fail this, you can just talk to the guy again and he'll give you another one for some odd reason. By the way, the magic beans actually will save some time if you're having trouble with any of these. The magic beans will help you. For example, there was the one on Death Mountain did help. For wait, I don't know, but there's one right now, and that will help. Really, 4 minutes? I think 4 minutes is kind of pushing it. I mean, we're not even halfway. We've only done 80 seconds, and... Okay, challenge accepted to do this with 1 minute left. Let's see if we can do that. Other than that, though, yeah, there's a bit of running to do. Trust me, Death Mountain does take its time, so I think that may be what they're going with. Okay. I probably won't do it though in 1 minute right now, but we'll see. So if you've got the magic bean here, you can just float your way up to this ledge, and if you keep riding it, it will even take you all the way up here, which is very nice of it to do that. I was thinking maybe get off at Goron City, head in through to the back of the temple, to the back of Death Mountain, and then take the bean up to the top, but I'm probably thinking this way is probably better. Except you gotta take out the Skulltulas, so... I can see if I can try and dodge them. No, I'm not gonna be able to dodge them. Okay, so challenge unaccepted because I don't know if you would save time by going in through the back way, but maybe, because you could just jump right down, can't you? Anyway, thankfully you do get quite a bit of time to do it. I mean, still, I had a good 50 seconds left. If you give him the eye drops, he'll be like,
Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right now. And then you can see. Wow! This is stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent, so I'll give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Wait, just wait patiently.
and he gives you the big Goron sword claim check. So, this is the last step. All you gotta do is you gotta wait for him. So play the Sun song like about 6 times.
I made this trade for claim check.
And he gives you...
That sword is my finest work.
And he gives you the big Goron sword. This blade was forged by a master smith and won't break. The big Goron sword is the 3rd sword. It is an optional sword, but it's also pretty much the only optional equipment item that you can get. But it is really good. Problem is, it is a 2-handed sword, so you can't use your shield. But it deals twice as much damage as the Master Sword, and it's got a quite wide reach. So yeah, so it is quite a good sword. So anyway, yeah. So in the next part, we're gonna be doing a bit of collection quest, and then we're probably gonna head into the temple. Okay, I'll see you guys then.